Hi, my name is Mike with MatsonAuto Marine. We're just going to go over trip inspection on a trailer. Before you hit the road with your trailer, you want to be sure it's safe, and just kind of go through a couple maintenance items also. So the number one most important thing about a trailer is tire pressure. You want to make sure your tire pressure is correct because it sits, and tires tend to lose air pressure over time. And so depending on the trailer, you're going to be anywhere from 35 to 50 psi. A heavier trailer like a triple axle, they may be as much as 90 psi. This particular one's going to be at 50 psi. When in doubt, call a tire guy, they'll be able to tell you. But that's the number one thing, because if it's low tire pressure, going down the road at 10 psi, you're eventually going to blow that tire out and have a safety issue. The next thing is your bearings. Your bearings on this particular one is called a bearing buddy, and it's a little dirty. You want to kind of check and make sure there's grease in them, and how you do that is this blue indicator should be about 1/4 inch out, so this should have some grease put in it. Kind of rule of thumb with trailer bearings is you want to have them repacked and checked every 2 years. Now that might be extreme to some people, but it's better to have them checked and repacked for $100 than to be failed on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. And so that's one of the most important things right there. The next thing is the tightness of the lugs. You want to be about 85 pounds of torque on that. And if you don't have a torque wrench, go to an auto shop, and they'd be able to get you hooked up with a torque wrench to make sure you have torque on it. Another thing that's neglected on boats is the braking system. This particular brake system is a surge brake system, and what you want to look for is you want to look at the brake fluid that's usually in the tongue of the trailer. Not all boats have surge brakes. Some have electric brakes, some have no brakes at all. Lighter boats usually don't. But this particular boat has surge brake system, and the brake fluid is inside the master cylinder underneath these caps here, and you just want to make sure the level's up to the top of the cap there. This particular one is out of brake fluid, so that means he has a problem. So if you're low on brake fluid, or if it's rusty or it looks grimy inside of it, you want to have it checked out, because that usually means there's a sign of a problem. Your lights, you want to make sure your lights are nice and connected, and they don't have any fraying or anything like that before you go on a trip. This is a safety cable. You want to make sure this isn't pulled out or missing on this surge brake system. Make sure the mechanisms that hold it down to the ball are nice. The safety pin works. So that's one of the things on the front of the trailer you want to watch out for. So with checking your boat out before you go on a trip, if you're uncomfortable with doing any of it, or if you just don't want to do it, we do this stuff all the time. It doesn't cost very much, especially for the peace of mind and the safety of it, because you want to be safe when you're out there, because who wants the kind of trouble going out on vacation? You want to enjoy your vacations. Again, thanks a lot. This is Mike with MatsonAuto Marine.